Hola, and thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to show you my updated version of my flat twist out, and I got a lot of requests and questions about this picture that I put up on Instagram, so I thought I'd give you guys the update version of how I flat twist my hair. So first I'm starting out on old hair. This is probably from an old twist that I did before and it got wet in the shower, so it's just really frizzy and a mess. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to part my hair in about 3 sections. First I'm parting off the front while I'll be twisting off, and then the middle layer, and then the bottom. The reason why I part out a middle layer is because I'm looking for some extra volume because I have really fine hair. So if you have fine hair like me and you really struggle with fluffing your hair out, this tutorial is going to be awesome and great for you. Okay, so I'm taking my aloe vera moisturizing leave-in conditioner spritz just to dampen my hair a little bit to make it workable, and I'm using the Camille Rose Moisture Butter, and this butter is really thick, so I also recommend if you have fine hair, you add a little bit of water just to make it applicable to apply it to your hair, and then I'm going to seal it in with coconut oil. Now for me, I have very fine hair, and so my hair doesn't really struggle being easily defined, so I don't bother with using any curling creams or anything like that because I'm really trying to achieve a fluffy hair. Now if you have more of a 4B, 4C texture and you want more definition because volume or thickness is not an issue for you, then I definitely recommend going ahead and using either like the Shea Moisture Curling Enhancing Cream or the Bantu Shea Butter Coconut Curling Cream. Those are awesome defining creams that you can use for your hair. But if you're like me and you have really fine hair and you really want that big voluminous curly afro from a twist out, then I definitely recommend just using an oil to seal if it's not a hot or humid day. Okay, so once I'm getting to the ends, I'm really trying to smooth my hair as I twist, and I do have a defined twist out video for more information on how I flat twist that I will leave down in the description box. And I'm just going to spritz my end, add a little more curling cream just to really define the ends because I really want it to be nice and curly. And you can have a perm rod at the end if you are relaxed or transitioning or you're suffering from heat damage. It's up to you. So I'm just going to show you a few more clips of how I flat twist my hair, and you really want to make sure that you moisturize from root to tip, get those old ends, seal that coconut oil, and begin to flat twist your hair, making sure you're making separate sections so when you take it down you avoid any kind of frizz in your hair. That's the key to having no frizz at all. It's just really twisting your hair up in sections. And of course, once you start to get to the bottom and also as you're twisting, really try to smooth your hair out. Avoid using a comb from avoiding any extra manipulation, and then just add a little bit of that curling cream to just really twist it up and keep it nice and defined and curly, just kind of reactivating those curls. And really make sure that when you do spritz your hair with the aloe vera, try not to really get the hair soaking wet, but just a little bit moisturized, a little bit dampened to make the hair workable, because we want this to be in a stretch state. That's why I did this on old hair. Okay, so this is our last twist and we're almost done, and as you can see in the front of my hair it's really fine, so I added less twist out butter so you guys can just see how much you need to apply in different sections of your hair. It's all about learning your natural hair. Okay, so it's the next morning and I'm going to take a little bit of coconut oil on my hands and I'm just going to run it through my hair, getting ready to take my hair down. And then I'm going to grab another favorite oil that I have, and it's by Morocco Methods, and I'll leave a link to my review of that oil down below. And I'm just going to apply a little to my hands. By applying oil to your hands, you avoid frizz when taking down your twist out. And as you can see, since we twisted our hair in different separate sections, I'm getting about 6 or 7 twists from that flat twist. So it's a great way of getting your hair to be way more defined than you plan to be without having to use any curling cream. And of course you want to be really gentle and slow when taking down the twist. Of course I speeded it up for sake of time, but I really do take my time when taking my hair down. And we're done to the last row. Now if you want to avoid frizz or you have a thicker texture than me, then maybe stopping right here works for you. But if you have a fine texture like me, you don't mind the frizz, and you really want to achieve that big hair, then follow what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some more oil to my hands to avoid frizz, but I'm going to go into those individual twists and run my hands along. Allow the hair to kind of fall apart and break naturally, but the point of doing this is that we're separating our curls to add more volume and to fluff out our hair. So just grab pieces along the way and kind of just run your hands, allowing it to separate. And as you can see, just by doing that, we already achieved the next level of volume. But that's still not good enough for me, so I'm going to go ahead and take my wide tooth comb and I'm going to fluff from the root. You're not combing all the way through because one, that would cause breakage if you have thick or fine hair like me, but two, it's just to add a little more volume. It's kind of just like picking at the roots. And as I pick, I pull up and shake side to side. So you just pull up and shake side to side. And by doing so, I like to work at the bottom, kind of leaving the top alone, so that way at least the top doesn't look as frizzy. And once again, now you can see we have a little bit of extra volume. I'm going to go ahead and just take my pick and I'm just shaping my hair into kind of a heart-shaped type of look. And you can just pull the hair, move it to the side to side, bring it closer to your face or pull it up. I'm adding a little of my favorite edge control on my edges by Curls, just to lay it down and give it a more sleeker, neater look. But I just really love that volume I achieved from just using the pick, and especially from the wide tooth comb. And here's a side-by-side look of how I took it from that flat twist out to this voluminous Afro flat twist out. So I hope you guys go ahead and give this a try at home. Tag me using hashtag minimisshair on your Instagram so I can see your results. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye! Happy healthy hair journey!